You're on Nino Radio. What's up?
Hey, I have a question for you.
Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
So you're a Christian, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So my question is, why do you support someone who commits ungodly acts? And I know you're going to ask me, where's the proof? The proof is in the pudding. If you look into everything this man has done, everything that's
Who's this,
happening
ma'am?
right now,
Ma'am, hold on. I
I'm
just
talking
asked you.
about the person you love and idolize so much. You
Who's
idolize
that?
this man so much. You idolize
My
Trump
Lord
so much.
Jesus? Who are you talking about? Say the
No, you
name.
idolize Trump.
Where did Trump hurt you at?
Where did Trump hurt? Trump hurt many of people that did not need to get hurt. There is no
How?
I understand
How?
deportation, but there is no reason to treat them like animals, worse than animals.
Oh, you talking about like the cages that Barack Obama put up first? Those cages?
Yeah, but once again, there was due process during that time. There is no due process now. But my main problem here is with the people that you're bringing on here. Instead of actually sitting there and debating, you're mocking them. You're treating them, you're acting like a 6-year-old when they're trying to debate with you. I understand some don't have facts to bring up what they're trying to argue about or debate with you about, but you're acting like a 6-year-old. You're a grown man. And I live in Odessa. I know you're from Midland. And this is ran by Mexicans, owned
What's
by
ran
the
by
white
Mexico?
men.
What are you talking about?
The Mexicans are the ones that run the oil field, the ones that build your home, the ones that build all these schools, the ones that do all this construction in the road so you're able to drive your oil across
Ma'am,
the
yes,
road.
American citizens, I agree. Yes, God bless them. I love them. I appreciate them. I appreciate the hard work of the American citizen. Yes.
It's the fact that you are so blind to what you're supporting. And if you
What am I
really
blind?
sat there and
I voted for
opened your
this.
eyes, if you opened the Bible and you sat there and you opened your eyes, you would see what is happening in America is anything but godly.
Ma'am, ma'am, did you know that God has rules and laws that must be followed? It's just not a free
Yes,
for
I
all
do
in the
know
United
that.
States.
Yes, I do know that. I do understand that.
Okay.
But there's no reason to
So
treat another human being like worse than an animal. It's not about blaming the white man. It's not about that.
ma'am,
It's
ma'am,
treating others like human
okay,
beings.
ma'am, but let's be
Like
honest,
human
okay?
beings.
Ma'am, but let's be honest. Can you be honest with me real quick? Okay? With all due respect, right? It seems like a lot of people, or maybe not you, but a lot of people, they blame the white man. Can you be honest and say that you've seen that a lot? That they blame the white man for a lot of things? Be honest.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've heard
Okay.
it.
Thank
I've
you.
lived
Thank you for
it.
being honest. Okay.
And I understand there's no reason to blame one another or blame anybody, but it's just treating people like how they should be treated, like humans.
Okay, ma'am. Hold on.
Isn't
Let
that
me ask you a
something
question.
in the Bible?
Let me ask you a
Is
question though,
that
real quick.
not?
Let me ask you a question real quick. Um, do you think that they're good guests when they come here uninvited, or they come here and break the law and they come do what they want? Do you think that's being a good guest in our country? Be honest.
That's them seeking help. If you
Ma'am,
look in their
that's not what
countries
I'm
and
asking.
what
That's
why
not what I'm
some
asking
are
you,
seeking
ma'am.
to
That's not
come
what I'm
here,
asking you, ma'am. That's not what I'm asking you. Don't you think that that's being a rude guest if you come into our country unannounced? Be honest.
I don't. That's where I'm 50-50 because I can see I'm
Oh,
empathetic towards the ones that need
ma'am,
to come
ma'am,
for help, the
ma'am,
American dream that a lot of people come here for.
ma'am. But that's not my problem though. They need to come the right way. Do you respect somebody that comes to your front door and knocks on your door and
Yes.
introduces themselves, or do you respect the person that breaks in at 3 a.m?
Okay, I see your point of view. You got me
Okay,
there. Not gonna
okay,
lie to you. Got me
okay.
there.
Let me ask you another question then.
What's up?
Would you allow any person to come to your house and sleep on your couch forever? You can never tell them nothing. They can go eat a sandwich in your fridge and they live there rent free forever and you can never kick them out. Would you allow them to come in your house and do that?
If they were respectful and if they needed help, I don't see why not. Because
You would allow a total stranger to come into your house around your kids and just lay on the couch and stay there because they want a better life. You would allow that?
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help someone who needs help. I'm not gonna turn my shoulder away from
So
someone that needs help.
so you would allow a total stranger to come in your house and just live there. Is that what you're saying?
Not live with me, but I would help them. I would help them. I would give them the right way to
Okay. Okay.
get help, give them the
So
resources. Because a lot, wait, no, let me tell you this really fast. Some people come here and try to do things the right way and aren't met with the right resources, the right lawful things. Some people are not told those things. So they're confused, they're lost, but they want to do it the right way, but they're not given that allowance to do things the right way.
who are we to give anybody anything? That's our job. Your job.
As a godly woman, yeah, I'm going to help
Hmm.
when I can help and where I can help
So
because
so
I'm
how
not
how
going to turn my
how
shoulder
many?
from someone.
Okay. How many illegals have you helped so far?
My dad, and he has his papers, he has his residency.
Okay. So one person. Who else?
Plenty of other people who've needed resources, spreading the
Who who who
awareness
who,
on my
who,
pages
who have
when
you
I
helped
can,
get
where
their
I
papers?
can.
Who have you helped get their papers?
I have a job, and when people I see are struggling and they need just a certain resource, I give it to them. It's many.
And they're illegals. They're illegal aliens. Is that correct?
Maybe, who knows? That's their story to tell, not mine. But if they need a resource, I'm going to give it to them. If they need help, I'm going to help
Okay.
them. Try and do
Okay.
things the right way.
Ma'am,
But
are
I'm
you here?
not going to say,
Ma'am,
you're brown.
ma'am,
You're not
are you
white.
here illegally? Are you here illegally?
No, I was a
No.
born person here in the States. I'm not
Were
going to,
you?
I'm a Mexican American and I'm a proud Mexican American.
So okay.
I
So
got
you're
Mexican
so
in my
you're
veins.
okay. So let me ask you a question. If we had to choose tomorrow, America or Mexico, what side would you pick? Would you stand on?
Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you live in Odessa, Texas. You help illegals, and you would stand for Mexico, correct, instead of the U.S.
Yeah. Look how bad things are here. Take a really big look at it's not just that, it's the housing crisis. It's the mental crisis. America is the 170th safest place in the world. We should be at the top 10. That's not okay.
Ma'am, how's Mexico right now?
Better than here. Cheaper
Is
than
it
here.
is it safer than here?
Probably if you're in the right parts of Mexico. Because yeah, there are wrong parts. There are
Okay,
unsafe parts. Just
okay,
like
okay.
there is all over the world.
So if you love Mexico so much, why don't you live there?
Because you have to do things the legal way. You have to get residency.
Oh,
And
you got to do things the legal way, right? So you just
yeah,
can't go to
exactly.
you just can't go into Mexico and expect a handout or help or anything, correct?
Exactly. And I've had my frustration too with illegals, especially other kinds, not Mexicans, but I've had my fair share where like I got frustrated, but doesn't mean I'm going to treat them inhumanely or talk down and
Hold
say,
on. Interesting. Hold on. You're in Odessa. I know exactly where you're at. You know where I'm at. You said there's others. Who's the others that you said you had issues with? Can you touch on that?
no, because I'm going to be respectful and because you know what?
Hmm.
There's no reason for me to be frustrated because who knows
Ma'am,
why they needed
ma'am,
to come here.
me and you know we've been flooded. People have come from Venezuela and Cuba to Midland and Odessa. Am I right? Be honest.
Yeah, but still, I'm
Are you
not
happy? All right, ma'am,
gonna.
are you happy that they're here amongst us and they have invaded Midland and Odessa? Be honest.
I'm not happy about it, but doesn't give me the right to be mean to them. It doesn't.
Who said we're being mean by stating the obvious?
Because
There's nothing mean about calling a spade and asking and hoping people come in and be good guests in our country. I mean, unlike you, I love my country and I would never back up any other country. I appreciate that I was born here and that I'm an American US citizen. I'm grateful for that and I love America and I would only stand for America. So that's why you got to understand why I'm passionate about keeping my country safe because this is where my kids and my wife and my family reside at and my business. You know what I'm saying?
see,
It's
and
just
I feel the
crazy.
same. I feel the same way about you. America's helped me out in many ways, and I can be ever grateful for. But today, looking at how they treat other humans, I don't like backing that up because they're treating human beings worse than animals, putting them
Ma'am,
in places where like there's other ways to deport illegals. There's other ways to take care of that problem, not
ma'am,
sending them to alligator Alcatraz. I
ma'am,
understand the criminals. I understand that a
ma'am,
thousand percent.
they're all criminals. They broke the law. But ma'am, did you know that there's a video of a black family going to Mexico and the federales are harassing them at gunpoint? I mean, you think Mexico's so nice? They don't really treat us good over there. If you look, you agree with that?
Oh, I've been treated nice in Mexico, so I can't say any
Okay,
different.
interesting. All right. So again, I guess before I let you go, what is your issue? If you had some advice to give me, what advice would you give me?
Okay, it would be when you have other people come on, especially guys or other gentlemen of different colors, just sit there and debate like how we did. Like it was civil. You did prove me some points, and hopefully I was able to, put some things to think about in your mind. But, and I'm not saying I did. I mean, that's your own mind, whatever. But just treat them with respect and sit there and debate, not mock them like a 6-year-old.
Okay. And for everybody watching, final words. What would you like to tell everybody watching now and on the repeat? Go ahead.
Just treat people like how you want to be treated. We're all human beings and we're all just here until we can reach eternal life with Jesus Christ. So just try your best to act like Jesus. And that's really it.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.